What's going on, guys, and welcome to another full transparency trading session where I'm your host Sebastian, and today I'm over here on Topstep X. As you can see, I made $1,000 the first time out with this. There are a lot of differences to go through, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for you guys and show you guys how I set my screen up. Well, for starters, you got to go over to the indicators. What's cool is it has the basic Topstep integrated into the system, so majority of the indicators that you would use outside of like the Lux algo and custom indicators are already in here. So we have our moving average, we have our moving average exponential. The moving average is this one right here, and you get up to like 6 before. So let's say I wanted to turn off the moving average for futures, I would just click that button right there. So I have my 9 EMA, my 23 EMA, and my 200 EMA, the same as I would in my other chart. In order to change the color of my actual things here, I went ahead and go to settings, and it's going to be the first box. And let's say I want my candle wicks to be blue as well. There's the blue candle wicks as well as the blue candles, but we'll leave them green for now. That's the outline. Let's say I want the outline of my candles to be white, and there's the white outline on my candles for the blue candles. Right click on this candle here, go to settings. I want my wicks to be blue. There's okay right there. Boom, boom, pap. All right, so now we got our 23 EMA, our 9 EMA, and this. Now you got this plus sign here. We're gonna go to the 1 hour time frame. We're gonna start marking out our levels. So plus sign, draw a horizontal line like normal. Plus sign, draw a horizontal line. Same thing down here. Draw a horizontal line. 2020, draw a horizontal line. Click that up right there to remove that off the screen, just like I would over on tops on the other thing. Drag it down by holding and clicking. Draw a horizontal line here. Shrink this down a little bit. Notice how this horizontal line meets up with all of those, so you know that that's valid. On the 1 hour time frame, click this. Then we're gonna find this one right here, where we ended the day. Is one. This little space right here is one as well. Scroll down, these are fine, Let's go to the 4 hour time frame now. So 4 hour time frame, we see that the $200 mark is one. It's actually at 197. Right here is one. And that's about it for this. So I got my chart drawn up like I normally would. I can take my trades off of these lines as I normally would as well. We'll go ahead and throw one right here at 702 because it's important. And this double line is acting as a supply zone. As a demand zone. You hit the bottom of the demand zone right here. Boom. So now we've got our, that's really all I use when I trade, is the 9 EMA and the 200 EMA and the 23 EMA. Which on the 4 hour time frame is way down here. Now if you want to go a little bit further into it, on a blue line right here, on a blue line right here, and a blue line right here, as well as one at the end of this candle wick. And now I have my supplies on the demand zones like I did before. If I want to click on this and add the little shaded boxes that I do. All right, so let's say I want to go in here and draw my supplies on the demand zone like I normally would. Come to the paintbrush, geometric shapes, click on the rectangle as always. Take your rectangle from here, slide it to there. You know, all I do is fill it in with the gray by going to settings. And that's how I fill in the gray line. But you got your box there for your demand zone. And then you have your box here for your larger demand zone. If I want to take my rectangle, put it there. It'll pop up here at the top of the screen. This is where all your saved things are. Bam, make my rectangle there, shrink it down, take it through here, and take it out into the future as usual. So now this is just on the screen. Let's go up to our supply zone. And for the supply zone, you're gonna click the box again. Go there. There's the supply zone. We're gonna draw a horizontal line through the center of that. Draw a horizontal line there. And there you go. Going forward, this is the range that we're currently in. This is the range that we're currently working within. Got our demand zone, always smaller than our supply zone. Once we break the supply zone, we'll be going up to the new high. We have a lower level demand zone as well, the main demand zone that we would fall back to, and then all of these levels to hit and transition off of. And that's it. That's my whole screen setup, just like I would over on Tradingview. It's now set up on TopStepX, and it's ready to go. If I want to take a trade, like I said earlier, you go to your settings, you set up your risk parameters. Let's say I'm risking $200. I'm looking to get $1,500. And these risk parameters will activate for all of my trades. And so what I'll do is, when I'm in a micro trade, I'll just shrink it down to 60 ticks like I normally would, or 50 ticks or 100 ticks for $100 like I normally would, and just leave the take profit. I would shrink that down to about $500 if I was doing micros. But since we trade minis, this is our main setup. And when we take our orders and our trades, this is how it'll come out. $200 for a stop loss, $1,500 for a take profit. Made $1,000 today. Could have made $1,500, but this took a while for me to figure out how to get the system to work, because I thought I could just take this and log into Tradingview, and you can't. Tradingview is a part of it. So now we're gonna save this template. Click on save layout, main squeeze, and then boom, there it is. NQ's drawn out, M and Q's drawn out. You're not allowed to bring SPY up because this is a futures trading platform. So, you know, I did have to have this running up here so that I can see the ticker numbers. But outside of that, it was pretty standard. It worked out pretty well. That's it, you guys. Thank you so much for checking out the video. I'll check you out in the next one. This is how you set up your Topstep. Of course, there are more indicators as you go through here, run and awesome oscillators and all that stuff. I don't use any of this stuff when I'm trading, so feel free to go through here. There, you know what? Let's add the volume thing. Type in the word volume. So we can take that off. And then of course our RSI, relative strength index, right there. So we're gonna remove this, remove that indicator, and then we're just gonna add right here, indicators, RSI, relative strength index, boom, take it. We're trying to shrink it like we normally have it, and there you go, there's our RSI. Now everything is exactly like it is over on the other page, Tradingview. And that's it. You guys have a great day. It's been another full transparency trading session where I'm your host Sebastian, and I'm out.